All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Cyrus Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page. Two powerhouse institutions on YouTube giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to hit that membership link right there in the chat. All you have to do is just click it. When you click it, you get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate you here at the Sarasun Seti, General Seti, Black Power Cartel YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption, a definitive Black manhood just for the brothers, designed by the General. You know it's off the chain. You know it's spectacular. You know it's amazing. All you have to do is go over there, click the link, get over there, check out the curriculum, check out the program. It's an amazing program. And it also includes the Brotherhood of Hebrew Roundtable live stream. Brothers meet once a week, discuss very valuable, very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Check it out, family. Become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Rasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Check it out. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pour the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the General Olmec, Voyages of the Nile, When Egypt Ruled the Earth, Nubia, Mother of Ancient Egypt, Black Babylon, African Origins of Mesopotamia. We got From Naga to Nigger, African Origins of the Hindu Kush, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Gnosticism, Sufism, Kabbalah, all the isms. We got them all, knocking them down one by one, explaining, exposing, and all the rest. There's no other website nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. Become a member today. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. We're going to have a hell of a month. I guarantee you that. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. I'm gonna muscle up on y'all out there and let y'all know right now. You understand, the sage of the age is on the case. And when I'm on the case, goddamn it, ain't nothing but amazing. I want you to get over there. Already 500 exclusive live stream. All you have to do is get over there. It's a treasure chest of wisdom waiting on you when you get there. To all the family out there donated to the General, thank you. Those would like to donate, link right there in the chat. I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, we Black on our international studies. You see what I'm saying? Dealing with this military, dealing with these global issues that's going on in the world, dealing with Ukraine, dealing with Russia, dealing with, and people say, well, Seti, why do we have to discuss Ukraine? Because goddamn it, if Russia end up losing this goddamn war, they might want to send some bombs over here on your ass. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't, they know that they backs is against the wall. And they know if they lose 1 inch to the West, if they lose 1 inch to the United States, it might be a wrap for their ass. You see what I'm saying? So they ain't giving up no damn inch. You see what's going on over there affect the economy over here. You just don't, you got to look at this. You got to look at all these missiles and shit that they send. They come out your tax money. Whatever little taxes you paying, and you look down there and you go there, you work all them goddamn hours, and then they come and give you damn near 40% of your goddamn net worth, and you ask where the money went. Goddamn it, it went to Ukraine. That's where it went. You just don't give a goddamn. You see, but I've been telling y'all all along that that Russia is not going, and that many of y'all niggas was out there and y'all was sitting here and y'all talking saying Russia is on their heels right now. They didn't had the greatest attack on Russian soil since World War II. This was devastating. This is what they are calling this, the Russian Pearl Harbor, where Ukraine, and listen to me, I got to drop heavy mental on y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I've been doing military geography now since, I did the first matter of fact, military geography was actually one of my first lectures. When I did the first lectures at Truth Bookstore, this was back in 2006. I did 4 lectures for Black History Month, one every Friday. Military geography was one of the original ones. So I've been doing this for a very long time. You see, and so I understand some things about, these wars and shit, been studying them for a very long time. And a lot of people, they thought that Russia would somehow, they would overcome, and they're doing, great damage, but they don't give a fuck about that because they intend on rebuilding it any goddamn way. So they don't give a fuck. They just going to continue to wage guerrilla warfare on Russia. It took I couldn't imagine taking a devastating loss that what Russia has taken, where Ukraine has, they have smuggled in, I don't know how many drones. This has been going on for, they say, over a year and maybe 8 months, where they've been planning this great attack inside of Russia. But it took them that long to get the drones where they needed to be. And I mean, the breadth of the attack is mind-blowing, because when you understand how big Russia is damn near twice the size of America, maybe 2.5. Russia is in 11 different time zones. That's how big this motherfucker is. And Ukraine was able to even attack in Siberia, which is like the furthest east in Russia that you could go. So it attacked 4 different air bases in Russia. 4 different air bases in Russia with just drones, and goddamn hit 40 different planes. We talking about bombers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They saying that they lost close to $7 billion worth of artillery planes. They had them sitting right out on the runway. You know what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers, they hide their planes. They put them in, what they call them. I forget the name that they call hangars. Yeah, they put them in hangars and shit. And so at least you can't see them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they had them out there on the runway, and they say they destroyed damn near 1/3 of Russia's bombers. So they're calling this the Russian Pearl Harbor. For Ukraine to be as small as it is, with literally a third-rate, second-rate, I'm gonna say second-rate army compared to most armies, it's a second, third-rate army. For it to be able to attack Russia, which is supposedly the second most powerful military on the planet, is devastating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's even more. I don't know. I think that's even more devastating than Pearl Harbor because I know they sunk a lot of ships. They sunk a lot of ships in Pearl Harbor. I'm not gonna lie. They caught the United States critical. You know what I'm saying? They sunk a lot of goddamn ships when them Japanese came over in Pearl Harbor. But this is the Russians' Pearl Harbor, and for it's got to be such a moral, and as far as the morality of the Russian nation, that's got to be devastating. You see, you're over there bombing Ukraine like that, and I'm not saying it because I give a damn, but it shows that so all of this talking about that Russia could deal with Russia cannot fight the United States. It cannot. It cannot fight the United States. Anybody out there believe that is mentally ill. You should check yourself in to the nearest mental psychiatric hospital and get yourself evaluated. It cannot fight Russia is at the point that all it can do is just bomb, just mass destruction. That's all. But as far as coming on the ground and going boots on the ground and shit, man for man, it cannot fight. China probably will whoop Russia. You see what I'm saying? China probably whoop Russia. Many people used to think that Russia could overpower NATO. Russia cannot overpower NATO. It cannot overpower NATO. NATO will kick Russia's ass. Russia is weak. Devastating to have that kind of attack because you sending all these S-400s, missile defense, platforms, all over the world, and it's being lauded as the greatest missile defense. And here it is. See, the thing is, with this attack on Russia, it's showing it's a new age of warfare. Because you don't literally need all the. It's showing it wasn't the air fighters and the bombers that did this shit. These was little $500 drones. Little $500 drones that took out $7 billion of military hardware in Russia. I know, Putin is in trouble. In any nation, when you take a hit like that, it's going to be a lot of motherfuckers losing their head in Russia behind that. I can guarantee you, and I'm going to tell you up front, you will see in the days, it's going to be a lot of motherfuckers losing their head in Russia. A lot of motherfuckers got to pay for that. And so Putin is going to start chopping motherfuckers, but who you going to add? You didn't chop as many motherfuckers you can, you see, but it's going to be some motherfuckers that they chop for, this attack. Black power out there, family. But, a lot of these nations is really boosting themselves up higher than what they really are. And China is also another one that's been boosted themselves higher than, what they, they put it out there, that they got these aircraft and that even their population is people from within China that are coming out and saying that, man, China is not as large as people think they are, that they done lost a lot of their population, that they ain't even over 1 billion people like they projecting that China, and that very well may be the reason why they have not moved on Taiwan. You feel what I'm saying? That they have not moved on Taiwan because they very well may be the paper tiger. You see? And see, the thing is, and this is not for nobody to say, well, SETI is going with the United States. No, I see it for what the fuck it is. If a little thin nigga going up against Mike Tyson, and I say, hey man, that nigga ain't gonna make it, it is because I got vision to see what the fuck is going on. It ain't about rooting. It's about analyzing, and you have to analyze your adversary. Before you take that first step, because that first step could be a motherfucking doozy. You might not be able to take it back. And so that's why, you look at this shit. The United States is battle hardened. It done had numerous wars. The soldiers are battle tested. China has not had no goddamn, Russia ain't really had no, it's been a while since Russia done had engagement. Them soft motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Many of these soldiers that you see in the United States, they done been to fucking Afghanistan. They done been to fucking Iraq. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers is battle tested. You see what I'm saying? They understand what it is. But for some motherfuckers, that's all they doing is training. And you know what I'm saying? And they ain't really had no real fire or no real adversaries bombing their ass. That's just, that's like training. And, you motherfuckers can train, but the real fight is something totally different. You feel me? And so, but the thing is, and I'm going to play this. See, I seen the shit. I seen it. Right, here you go. What happened? Because it ain't, yeah, fresh out of Syria. That's right. They already had been, fucking with ISIS and shit. They've been, they battle tested. Yeah. But let me, because see, the thing is, it's also, we understand that Ukraine is getting some motherfucking help. They wasn't able to pull that shit off by themselves. So I put 1 and 1 together to get 2. I was listening to family out there, you know what I'm saying? We got that the Black Power Cartel YouTube page is on there now. I want y'all to get it's down at the in the chat. Ray, if you can share that for me, the Black Power, make sure y'all subscribe. We're going to have the master teachers over on that one. That was King Seti, and you understand what I'm saying? They got mad at me because I put some up there, and you understand? They got mad and wanted to take, my King Seti. I got part 2 up there, but it's going to take some time to get the subscribers back up. So make sure y'all get that Black Power Cartel. Make sure we're going to have some different platforms out there. But that Black Power Cartel most definitely gonna have what it said. He gonna put the master teachers, all the classic African-centered documentaries, historical, political, and y'all gonna love that shit. Cause that King Seti motherfucker slept on it. I really didn't push it like I was supposed to, but it's not gonna happen this time. I'm gonna make sure this information is pushed out there. So make sure y'all get on over there to that Black Power Cartel. Because you most definitely you're going to want to be in the place. But, back to this motherfucker, Donald Trump, they was asked Donald Trump, something about Russia or Putin the other day. And Donald Trump said that he done went crazy. You see what I'm saying? He said that motherfucker done went, that motherfucker done went crazy. And so, and he said that, it was things that could be done to Russia. He just said this shit the other day. He said that, it could be very bad for Russia. And the irony that 3 or 4 days after that, or 5 days, no more than a week, here it is, the greatest attack on Russian soil since World War II. That shit is like, I mean, you can't make this shit up. You see what I'm saying? That's a hell of a coincidence to send out a threat like that. You see what I'm saying? And let me see which one is that. Here you go, right here.
Happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing. Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
So, Mr. President, what do you want to do about that?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. We'll see what we're going to do. What am I going to tell you? You're the fake news, aren't you? You're totally fake. Yeah, I'll give you an.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, a lot of people say, you know what, we need, we not, you going to the war any goddamn way. You see what I'm saying? Get you some goddamn practice, nigga. Get you some goddamn practice. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. It's war. It's gonna be wars on this motherfucking planet into forever. Know how to fight. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always fleeing. Yeah, motherfuckers always. Gary don't know what the fuck he talking about. You see what I'm saying? Because niggas is not going. What you expect niggas to do? You see what I'm saying? Most of these motherfuckers out here ain't got. No matter what race you is, you coming out of motherfucking high school, a lot of these motherfuckers, the only place they can go is the goddamn military. Shit. You get free, you get food, you get room and board, you get goddamn medical, you get every goddamn shit. Them motherfuckers going in, and if they got a family, they can bring their family too. They get it too. So I mean, for a lot of people, that's the way to go. Shit, and you know, motherfuckers get their little money, go to school and shit, and come out and do something different. You see, it be sitting on your motherfucking hands, running around this bitch doing absolutely nothing, but you're getting trained. You need some type of training. You need some type of military training, especially in a world where you got a bunch of goddamn crackers running around this motherfucker talking greasy about what the fuck they do and what they'll do and this, that, and the third. So I don't have no problem. Because motherfucker, and a lot of y'all act like that somehow people say, stay out of this, I mean, you act like the Russians or the Chinese gonna call your bitch ass up and say, you know what, nigga, me and you cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know we intend on bombing y'all motherfuckers tomorrow. So I'm just calling you because you such a good nigga to me that I had to just call you up and let you know that we gonna bomb the shit. And I don't want to hurt you. You my friend. You my friend, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So I'm calling you and sending a warning shout out to you motherfucker. If they bomb this bitch, your ass gonna be bombed too. So I don't give a fuck about to that extent. You understand what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm riding with the beast, but to that extent that they don't give a fuck about who over here. They don't give a fuck who they bomb. They don't give a goddamn about none of that. And so at that point, I have to make some type of goddamn decision. So I don't give a fuck about no Russia. I don't give a fuck about no China. I don't give a fuck about to that extent. You see what I'm saying? To that extent. So if I'm over here and they talking about bombing over here, yes, I'm rooting for the United States to be victorious. Hell the fuck yeah, I am. Because I don't know what the fuck y'all think y'all gonna do. I don't know what hole you done dug that you think you can crawl in that's gonna preserve your black ass. You see what I'm saying? It's a world that you born into. You ain't necessarily got nothing to do with the politics of the world as a whole, but you in it. So you have to make a political decision, you know what I'm saying, what you intend to do under certain situations. Now the economic shit, and that's totally something different. You see what I'm saying? You can deal with that how you want to deal with. You see what I'm saying? But when it come time to go into war, and it come time where they get to talking, they're going to send some goddamn missiles over here. Fuck them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. I'm riding with the USA. That's who I'm riding with until we can get somewhere else. And then we have secured our own, well-being and then we here. That just makes sense. Anything else is, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Okay? It do not make sense. So that on that note, that's where I lead at. You see? And so hold just a second, family. Yeah. Yeah, all right. We black again. Yeah, so but then, so just to see where he said that, you feel what I'm saying? He sent that, he said that he could attack the United States. I mean, he could attack, well, he didn't say he said he could hurt. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. He could hurt. Yeah, of course. Ain't nobody out here rolling with that dumb shit these people's out here. When it comes to warfare, we rolling with the team. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. But I do believe that the United States and Europe assisted in at least, providing information, intel to the Ukraine on, how, to be successful in that attack. You see what I'm saying? I do believe that. Okay. The question is, will Trump compel us to join up if the adversary is on the way? You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. I put that in there for you, good brother. African mindset 01. You see, the question is, will Trump compel? What you gonna do? You got family over here, right? You ain't fighting, you fighting for your family. If they coming here, your babies, your mama, your wife, your brothers, little brothers and cousins and aunties, that's who you fighting for. Hell yeah, it shouldn't compare, shouldn't have to. If they on their way over here, then goddamn it, we fighting for our team. We fighting for our family. You see what I'm saying? What else is you gonna do? That don't make no sense. You better be ready. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yeah, we got to. They ain't gonna pull up. Man, they ain't pulling up over here. Don't believe that. You ain't don't believe that. Man, ain't none of them motherfuckers coming across that Pacific Ocean. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're going to have too much heat on their home front to come here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Black Power, appreciate you. Appreciate you, family. Yeah, Black Power. Yeah, they ain't coming over here. They man, them motherfucker China can't even lead a home front. The fuck they gonna come over here? They gonna put so much heat on their ass. They gonna have to, they gonna have to get that fire out their front door. Is what they gonna have to do. You understand? Come over here in United States surrounding China. Make that make sense. Them motherfuckers ain't coming over here. And if they do, United States is the most armed nation on the planet. It is the most armed nation on the planet. Everybody over this motherfucker got heat. You understand? You got to deal with the military, then you got to deal with the people. And everybody in the motherfucking United States, damn near everybody got an AR. Motherfucker got all type of Winsome. Goddamn, Winsome been down with the general over 25 months. Yeah, appreciate you, Winsome. Yeah, goddamn it, they ain't ready to come over here. They ain't ready to fight that kind of war. And then, yeah. But anyway, if you're on here right now, if you're on here, goddamn it, if you make sure you click Black Power Cartel, YouTube page, man, we're gonna be having some powerful shit over there. It's gonna be a different blueprint. We most definitely gonna have the grandmasters, all of the old school knowledge, which is still new school. Make sure y'all subscribe, click that Patreon if you're out there. Make sure you get over there and get that work. I got a hell of a lineup this month. I'm flexing on this shit. Believe me when I tell you this shit. And so, yeah, make sure you subscribe out there. If you're out there, go over to the other pages and subscribe. We Be Right Black. I'll see you in just a second. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.